All right, guys, today we are on the outskirts of Gatlinburg, getting ready to try out the third of the breakfast joints that we've had on this trip, and we're going to see how they stack up.
Brace yourself.
It's the Little House of Pancakes.
LHOP.
Brace yourself. Alright, so here's a look at the menu at the Little House of Pancakes. You got all sorts of combo meals here. The 1 through 11. And you've got your omelets, your side orders, your drinks, pancakes and French toast, and then some pancake combos. I think that we're going to split biscuits and gravy and then split some pancakes, eggs, and sausage. So we'll let you know how that goes. Back, if you come here at lunchtime, they do have catfish, tendies, chicken country fried steak, hamburgers, ham, cheeseburgers, salads, veggie plates, and a kids menu. So how you feeling about this place so far?
It's really cute. I like the table. It reminds me of my grandma because it's just really old school.
Or an old Subway.
Yeah. Yes. And then we're at the window and have these cute little garden fairies hidden in the greenery. So really beautiful view. You can't be looking out at the Smokies for breakfast.
Would you tell the people about the best part of the waiting?
Yes. So when you get here, if there's a wait, which I'm guessing there's going to be because it's a local favorite, they give you a card.
Playing card.
As you're waiting. So it's oh, you're the 3 of diamonds, which is what we were. Which is just a really unique way. I've never seen anybody do that before, which I really like because then it's you can't get mistaken. Sometimes when we're waiting, if I hear Chris, sometimes it sounds like Grace. If they don't enunciate well, and Brent thinks I'm silly for it. So you can't mistake the 3 of diamonds. You're the 3 of diamonds. So, and it's cheap.
Yeah. And you don't have to take down a name. You don't have to pay for the buzzer thing or anything. You just give me a card.
It's unique.
I thought it was cool. Maybe that's something that happens more often, but I've never seen it before.
And we go to a lot of places to eat.
Also, this is probably the loudest restaurant that we've been into since we've been down here. So whether you can hear us or not, I will have no idea.
How good are these microphones?
Yeah.
Also, I'm cold, so I'm using my very steaming hot coffee for warmth. So I've been it works. I'm mad that I didn't bring a card again. I almost always do. I think we may have ordered too much food. Because we got the biscuits and gravy, and then the pancake meal that comes with bacon and eggs. And then Brent, at the last second, was throw in some tater tots because we don't have enough food. Also, those pancakes are gigantic. I mean, I'm going to be happy, but, So, Brent and I eat our biscuits and gravy differently. I like mine to be cut up in little bit of pieces ahead of time, and then put the gravy on top. And then mix it all together. He does not eat it that way. And that's okay. He can be wrong. I feel like you're judging me. I can already see in your face. Okay. Quick little bite here. I'm going to guess by looking at it that I'll probably want to salt and pepper it, but it's pretty good. Good gravy. Really good biscuit. I will be seasoning the gravy, but it's good. I just really like my gravy very peppery. I even salt and pepper Brent's homemade gravy, which is pretty flavorful to start, so it's not a knock on any restaurant if I ever have to season it. gigantic pancakes. And they gave us syrup and a coffee carafe, which I've never seen syrup come in a coffee carafe. So sometimes they're the push ones, sometimes they're the spinny ones. I know this will not be enough syrup for Brent because he drowns his pancakes in syrup, but for me, myself, and I, this is more than enough. It is big old short stack. Is that a oxymoron? Big old short stack? In my AP English class in high school, we learned about oxymorons, and some of my classmates had nenever heard of what an oxymoron was before, and I was like, what family did you grow up in? We're nerds. That's like a pancake. Very fluffy and buttery. Delicious. Let me get all... Nope. I just want to get all three on a fork and show you, but it's not going to happen. It's good. It doesn't look pretty right there, though. It's a good pancake. Last but not least, our plate of mini things. So it comes with eggs and meat. We picked bacon, and then Brent threw on the tater tots. I added cheese. I'm sure I'll pay for it, but I gotta have cheese. These are good eggs. I love bacon. A real test. I think this is probably generic Heinz, if I had to guess, based off of the bottling. Are these tater tots crunchy? They're crisp. It's a good tater tot. I asked Brent, I was like, why didn't we just get the diced potatoes? And he was like, you never know what you're going to get with that, but with a tater tot, you know what you're going to get. Okay.
All right, so first and foremost, we have to apologize that it's so loud in here that we can't both have our microphones on at the same time. So the playful banter that we normally have back and forth instead is more just like one of us talking into space and nobody answering us. Because otherwise, if we had both of them on, you'd pick up all the background and you wouldn't be able to hear anything. So, first of all, can you take a look at this basket on the table of butters and jellies and syrups and creamers and everything? That's a big bucket. You'll never want for anything with that. First of all, this pancake looks like Sahara Desert dry. Grace hates having fun, so she puts no syrup on pancakes.
It just doesn't need to be drowned.
You're wrong.
We'll get my own separate pancake plate.
You got that right. So the pancake, this is the Little House of Pancakes, so the pancake better be worth it. It's sweet, and it's fluffy, like Grace said. It definitely, to me, this pancake is a million times better than the one we had at Pancake Pantry. So, maybe a hot take, but this one is where it's at. It's vanilla-y and sweet and soft and wonderful, and I'm going to destroy it. Let's give these eggies and bakies and tots. The eggs are a little on the soft side, which scrambled eggs are like one of those, there's no real good way to do it. Like they're either too soft or they're rubbery balls of nothingness. So you take what you can get. They taste delicious. They're just weirdly, I don't like the creamy taste of eggs in my mouth, and that's why I will not eat a fried egg or whatever, because yolk is disgusting to me.
I'll be back with napkins and toast and grits.
It tastes good.
Yeah, it's on the way. Yeah, it takes just a little bit to get it all.
Here's the deal with this conversation that Grace just had about the tater tots. She wants to act like, oh, you can get a bad tater tot somewhere, but all diced potatoes are going to be good. Is that the argument there? Because I've had some absolute train wreck diced potatoes at places before. So to me, you're way safer getting a tater tot than getting a potato, especially when you're a texture eater like she is. I don't know. I think she just likes to argue sometimes. The best part about this is the fact she doesn't have her microphone on and she can't say anything back to me in return. So I win. Crispy bacon. It's salty. It's good. Very good bacon. It's not nearly as smoky as the bacon that we had at Pancake Pantry, but I think it's better. Honestly, everything I've had so far is better than what we had at the pantry. So, and we haven't even gotten to the biscuits and gravy yet. The B&G, here's the other thing, walking contradiction, Grace. She takes her biscuits, she crumbles them up into little pieces and stirs all the gravy in, turning them into little soggy balls of biscuit, which is exactly the opposite of what she would like in life, but for some reason that's the way she likes it. I don't know.
You don't have to eat it that way.
If I did this,
I left you the other biscuit.
they can't hear you. You're not on. Your microphone is not working. No. If I made you a biscuit and gravy and did this to it beforehand, you would complain about it all day about it being too soggy and gross. So. I'll agree. The biscuit is delicious. The gravy. Let me take a little taste of that. The gravy is definitely from a package, I think. It may be homemade, but it doesn't taste necessarily like it is. There's no sausage in it from what I can tell. It's just your basic white gravy. It tastes good, but it's the kind of biscuit and gravy that you get off of a buffet somewhere, like at Golden Corral or something. It's good. I'm happy with it. They didn't even have biscuits and gravy at Pancake Pantry. I know we keep saying it, but yeah, I'm happy.
Here is a look at the bill. 2 biscuits and gravy, $5. 3 pancakes, 2 eggs, meat, $11.50 with cheese. I did get charged. Worth it. Tater tots, coffee, so all in $35 before the tip. Not bad, especially for Gatlinburg prices, honestly. My bad. It was $25. It was $35 after the tip. That's even better. That's by far the cheapest breakfast that we've had. All right, so we just finished eating at the Little House of Pancakes. Let me tell you this, it's not little on flavor.
Yeah, it's very high on flavor.
Very high on flavor. No, it was really yummy. Like, so far, this is my favorite place that we have eaten this trip around.
This trip.
I will say, like Brent and I talked about it while we were eating, if you're wanting to do like specialty type things, like Crockett's, it's better for that. But if you want just like your basic breakfast, come here. It is really good. The pancakes are phenomenal. Probably my favorite pancakes of Gatlinburg, honestly, which, you know, Gatlinburg's kind of like the pancake place. So come here for that. Also, despite all of the cars going past, this place, like, it's kind of away from the main part of Gatlinburg, so it's probably not quite as busy as some of the more popular places on the strip. We did get here again at a really good time. You're welcome. Because there was a huge line now when we finished eating. So I loved it. I'm happy.
Yes. Her welcome that she got us here at the right time after she slept in by an extra hour and a half and made it too late for us to go to the place that we were planning on going to, which is Log Cabin Pancake House.
We stayed up really late because of Astrolumina, which was worth it.
Still up at 6 o'clock, so early bird gets the worm, you know what I mean?
Did you like the food?
Yeah, like Grace said, the pancakes here are amazing. They're probably the best that I've ever had down here in the area. You can get pancakes everywhere, but these we're way better than everybody else.
Way
to
more
me.
better.
The rest of the food, good. Nothing spectacular, but the pancakes make it worth it. Like she said, based on this trip alone, the food that we had, like if this was the only time that we've ever eaten at any of these places, this is number one
This
in
is
our
where
books.
we would come back.
Yeah.
We'll probably come back anyways because it was good.
In general, Crockett's is our favorite, you know, like just because we've had a lot of really good meals there and a lot of fun and whatever, but this, as far as just basic American breakfast, no frills, just good, do it.
Make
Thumbs
sure to like,
up.
comment, and subscribe.
Peace!